Alright, I won't be posting any more videos about Moonlight, only if I really need to if it's serious. So 5 to 7 months ago I met Moonlight in the rake. I will type in the comments section if I ran out of space. I'm not sure what the date was. I was wearing red, black, white goth clothes, and of course a doge head. Moonlight was right about that, and I was just wandering around in the rake. And it was morning. I went to the safe house and I bumped into Moonlight and fell in love. Bad idea, I know. And then I was following him around because I was kind of scared in the rake. And then later on I friended him and I asked for his Discord and we talked for a bit and we played his game. It was all rainy and very aesthetic and beautiful. There was a house and he had a gamer room, perfect kitchen, everything was perfect. It was a normal perfect house. And we went in this closet. We went into his closet and his friend joined. As I said, he looked traditional. He was wearing a cat mask, Hattori, shaggy hair, dark skin, looked like an anime character. And he was in a VC with me, voice chat. In Moonlight, he saw us in the closet and said, "Hey yo," and said, "What you guys doing in there?" And then Moonlight had to go, and he said, "I thought you guys were getting freaky in there," and I was laughing. Me and him played another game, and we didn't talk that much in the call. Then me and Moonlight got to know each other well, and I was gonna tell my feelings for him once I get to know him. He said we knew each other for 19 days, and I think we did. Not sure, to be honest. And he told me he was 11. I was 14 at the time, but I still wanted to be with him. And searched up if it was okay. Yeah, bad idea, I know. And we got together and everything was good until he showed me his penis. I did not want to see, and I was traumatized, uncomfortable. I was gonna break up with him. But he felt bad and apologized. I forgave him and we stayed together. Days later, we went into the rake and we saw this girl with blonde braids, thick thighs, tan skin, shorty shorts, no shoes, black jacket, white crop top, and a cap. Moonlight saw her and said, "Sheesh." I got jealous and was gonna break up with him, but he apologized. Days and days later, we played the rake like we always do, and I saw this guy. He had dark skin, black Nico boy hair with cat ears, purple suit vest, black pants, white shoes, Robloxian body, a black mask, and I wanted to be his friend. Not 'cause he was hot. I wanted me and Moonlight to hang out with new people. And turns out he was Moonlight's friend, and that made things better. Moonlight and I were calling and he said, "I'ma pretend you're not a girl." And he said he does not need any more friends. And he was talking about me. And he said that I'm his friend and he called me a he. And I didn't want him to say that stuff. I didn't want him to say that stuff. And it was disrespectful. Also, when me and him first met, he stereotyped me. Also said there are furry genders. What a dumbass. The guy that I wanted to be friends with was actually homophobic. Me and Moonlight got in a big argument. Same with me and the homophobic. Then I left. I kept asking why would he be friends with those type of people. He finally said he was gonna get rid of him. He also told me he didn't want me to be in a server 'cause it's his business. But obviously got me concerned. Who wouldn't be concerned? Days later, I met the homophobic again. But this time in Moonlight's Discord server. I was gonna read the messages 'cause I wanted to know what he was hiding. But the homophobic and I had a war. He had a duck PFP and said stupid shit about the Bible. Moonlight finally got rid of him, and I almost broke up with Moonlight, but of course he apologized. One day later, his cousin and the cousin's DMs. One day later, his cousin friended me. I thought it was one of my enemies, but it was his cousin. If I had the chance to, I would show me and the cousin's DMs, but I closed it. I remember he said, "The fuck you saying to my little cousin, fool? What, are you gay?" and other stuff. I was calm and just pissing him off. I unfriended him, and Moonlight showed me what he said, calling me autistic and shit, and I got mad at Moonlight. Why? 'Cause he let that happen, but he apologized. Everything was good, and I introduced him to Jenny, orange hair girl. Me and her had a sleepover, and she was with my sister at the time. They were together. Jenny and Moonlight were getting along. I introduced him to my other sister, Rebecca, not biological sister, but they weren't getting along. I argued with both of them, and they apologized to each other. Moonlight started changing. He told me about his family problems. I told him about my enemies and my worst enemy. Every time I hear that name, his name, my worst enemy's name, I get angry, sick, disgusted, and more. Moonlight was banging his desk and getting angry and promised he would never do that to me. He told me he had this box and he was pretending to be the rake. And he had these cool claws he made himself. He stabs the box. I realized something. Before we get into that, Moonlight started treating me like shit. We kept arguing and kept getting back together. My friends watched too. They know what Moonlight was like to me, and did not like Moonlight. Alright, you guys can go to the video called Playback, and you can read more in the description. Thank you for watching.